children here, and to take this picture and to do that. And this is the way this is handled. That's why you have to have the conversations. Yeah. Because we all would have thought that this $150 Visa card and to skip the line to get soaking wet was enough. It's not. And you have to be okay sometimes. So now when I get that invite, hey, are you interested in? No, I'm not in any capacity. And my counterparts aren't either. Because you're depending on us to fill in the blanks for this story you need to tell. But nachos and popcorn won't do it. So we have to have the conversation to know that we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Yeah. So yeah, have the conversation.
I'll do it for Deanna though.
One story. Okay. Because we want to talk to some questions.
Yeah, no worries. And mine is going to be really short. I didn't just call please pay to pick her blood. Please pay to pick her brains. That was the name of the artist.
Can you repeat that one more time?
I did a collage, an original collage called Please Pay to Pick Her Brains. And it was inspired because I had a conversation with a really, really close friend who is in a corporate space in a, tech company. And at the time, she was working to get a promotion. And so she asked for the promotion, it was declined, XYZ, so she started looking outside. And she got offers from the first 4 companies that she applied for. And they offered her 4 times what she was currently making. And so now that gave her the leg room to say, this is actually what I'm worth. And so immediately, the company that she was working for offered her more. So then, but you had the budget to do that. Yeah. And if you can meet this number, that means you have more. And so, I call on us to be very open, especially when it comes to how much we make, or at least give guidance on how to have these conversations to empower each other. Because if you don't, still at the end of the day, if someone were to offer, if you're in a space or in a frame of mind where $200 is a lot of money, you'd be like, oh, I got paid. No, you didn't. But I don't know that from the ground up because I've not found resources or people that empower me with such information.
And 2, it'll create the standard. If he's charging $5,000 for content, and I'm charging $6,000 for content, and then you come in and say, well, I'll take $800. No, you're messing it up.
I'm making all of us look bad.
But if we can say amongst each other, hey, no, we charge this, we charge this, we're setting a standard. So they may already know to come to the table with, okay, this is the standard, this is what they're taking, and they're not taking any less.
Exactly.
That's why also we have to have the conversation really for that reason, so that we can set a standard and say, we're not across the board, this is what we all expect.
Yes.
Okay, I got to say. I know. So
They gonna kick us out.
So where the public sector, because we need better public-private sector relationships.
Yeah.
But the public sector's role in this, so everybody that Atlanta compares itself to us say, man, LA, they keep getting the look. LA, and these cities have been at it longer, but LA, New York, Nashville, they do have some sort of creative economy infrastructure, that policy that the public sector set. There is none. There's a film tax credit in Atlanta, and that's it. So the creative class, black, white, any other fine art, music, fashion, it's existing on its own. And so those other cities that have creative economy infrastructure, what they just said here about we agree to a standard, ain't nobody charging no $800 for no photo shoot in New York, like at all. That's like an abortion with a hanger. That's probably bad. That's probably bad.
It is.
That is bad.
But like, I'm sorry, there is no $800 photo shoot. Like you're in a back alley somewhere, bro. Like, that's dangerous. LA, but because those cities, there's a standard of how things were done.
Yeah.
And the standard was set a long time ago by the mayor and the politicians understanding how much money fashion people bring to New York. So let me get them for what they say they need. They need this. Let me get them, and then once the government ties in, because they respect what that creative economy is bringing in, because that's the only reason they tying in.
Right.
Then now you know you're not out here by yourself.
Yeah.
So the Atlanta creators be out here dope as fuck, but be drowning, looking for a life raft. And when you're drowning, because I'm black, and black people will always be drowning in America. So you steadily be the $200. Man, I'm drowning. Let me grab that. I don't want to drown. But that's where the city come in and say, yo, we see you. Let me provide some grants, some infrastructure, some things, just to stabilize you. Now you still got to go out and get it, since you say you was who you was. But we understand and we respect what you bringing in. We wouldn't be us without you. So let us at least provide these union type stuff. Yeah, that's where the city's responsibility is. When you do have a citizen base that influences shit, then it's your responsibility as a city to say, damn, yo, shit, we might need to fuck with them. You know, they tap in. Yeah, for real.
Exactly. And that
Give
is
it up
exactly.
behind this man.
Listen, come on.
Bring it all together. Bring it all together.
Yes.
But I recognize we are so passionate about this. We could go on and on about this. All this means is that the dialogue is not done. The conversation will continue. In the comfy zone continues. I thank everyone that's joined us today. Share with the rest of the world how